Next up on WTV, adjusting to high school, a spooky addition to the library, and today's Sports Minute. WTV's daily update starts now. Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Thursday, October 3rd, and I'm Alyssa Murphy with today's daily update brought to you by Wingspan TV. Every year, freshmen have to adjust to the new life of high school. WTV's Luke Martin has the story.
There is a large amount of freshmen on campus with a total of 481 students in the freshman class. They now have to get used to longer class periods, different schedules, a larger campus, and a whole new set of teachers and staff.
Something I like about high school is how crowded it gets. There was this one time I was rushing to a period, but it was too crowded, so I was late and I got my first tardy.
Class periods are now a total of 1 hour and 30 minutes, which is twice as long as middle school.
In high school, it feels a lot shorter. Compared to middle school, having those 8 periods just made the day so much longer. But having these 4 periods, even though double the length, it feels a lot faster and better.
There is also a different grading system used by some classes in high school called the standard-based grading system. In addition, there are now only minor and major grades and no daily grades.
I don't like that we don't have daily grades anymore to boost our grade, but I like the standard-based grading where we get to make up some of our quizzes.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Luke Martin.
The library adds a spooky addition to get students in the mood for Halloween. WTV's Advic Dixit has the story.
The library is about to host its annual mystery book event.
The books aren't necessarily mystery. So October is Halloween and spooky, so I figured it would be a fun way to kind of tie in mysteries with taking a whole bunch of books from the library and wrapping them and putting some keywords so it's a mystery as to what book that you'll check out.
The mystery books will be on the shelves starting next week.
Next week, I hope to have the whole display decorated and ready for people to grab their own mystery.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Advic Dixit.
On this week's edition of My Life As, WTV takes a look into the life of chemistry teacher Joanne Jang.
So what we did in our experiment was that we were taking different elements and then we were heating them up, and through that we were exciting the electrons, and then when we excited the electrons, they would eventually have to release that energy, and it released it in the form of light and a different color. So each element displayed a different color when heated up. So right now they're learning energy and waves, so each color corresponds to a certain amount of energy, and so each element can give off a certain amount of energy, and so that tells us, according to the visible spectrum, each wavelength would tell us how much or what color it should be and how much energy it has.
WTV's Walker Shippey gives you a recap of golf on today's Sports Minute.
Boys golf competed yesterday in the Texas Rangers Fall Classic at the Texas Rangers Golf Club in Arlington. The team came out in 5th place out of 17 teams with a team score of 318. Senior Tyler Shippey placed in 8th individually with 74 strokes on the 18-hole course. Sophomore Mitchell Kalka also did well with a score of 75 strokes, tying for 13th place. The team plays again at Champions Circle on October 14th and 15th. Their 7th meet of the season, cross country competes today in the race at the lake at Lynn Creek Park in Arlington. The girls' team placed 11th out of 26 in their last meet. On the boys' side, the team is coming off a 10th place finish out of 17 competitors on Saturday. If the boys' team places well today, senior Luke Small sees the team finding success as the season progresses.
As a team, we all think that we have a really high chance of making it out of districts to regionals, and then from there we just are really battling it out, focusing on the exact spots we need to hopefully make it to state. In district this year, our biggest competition is definitely Reedy. They've got a couple of fast guys, but we've got a lot of depth, so we're really kind of neck and neck with our different strengths and skills and everything, so it's just gonna be interesting to see how we can battle that out and who can take that spot.
Today's meet starts at 8 a.m. at Lynn Creek Park in Arlington. For WTV Sports, this is Walker Shippey.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. The first official FTC Cyberhawks Robotics Club meeting is today, after school in Mrs. Flores' room, C209. If you are signed up during club fair or if you want to learn more, there will be an informational meeting that day. There will be no open advisory today or tomorrow this week due to PSAT, pre-admin, and Red Hawk Rant. That's it for today's Daily Update. This is Alyssa Murphy for Wingspan TV.